What took you so long? I thought you were just going to the bathroom.
There were only 5 urinals and 1 low boy, so only 2 guys could go safely at once. And you would think at a high traffic area like this, there'd be more adequate facilities.
Hold on a second. That doesn't make any sense. If there were 5 stalls...
Urinals.
Right, 5 urinals. Well, if there were 5 of them, how come only 2 guys can go at once?
Well, I guess you're technically right. 3 guys could have been going at the same time, but 1 guy would have been using the low boy, and that's not bad bathroom etiquette, but it's not very comfortable.
Low boy? Etiquette? What? What?
Well, I guess it'd be easier if I just explained everything. Okay, when you first enter a men's public restroom, the most important question you should be asking yourself is, which urinal do I choose? If you're lucky, you'll enter to find what we'll call the ideal situation, where there's no urinals occupied. In this case, you're free to choose the urinal containing the smallest amount of chewing gum and cigarette butts. That doesn't happen very often though. If you enter to find the other guy already occupying a urinal, the general rule is to choose the urinal that will provide the largest number of buffer zone urinals between you and the other guy. However, choosing the second farthest urinal is sometimes more appropriate because it indicates to the other guy that A, you're still following proper bathroom etiquette, and B, you do not find the other guy so horribly repulsing that you're choosing the urinal farthest away from him. If you enter and find 2 or more guys already in the act, things become more complicated. If the current occupants followed proper bathroom etiquette, you should choose the urinal in between them that offers the largest buffer between both patrons. Otherwise, it might appear that you are pairing up with one of the other patrons.
Oh, Lord.
If you find yourself in a situation where there is no way to avoid pairing up with someone, it's best to just turn around, pretend you'd only entered the bathroom to wash your hands, and exit. Alright, now assuming you've succeeded in choosing the appropriate urinal, you now have to choose how you're gonna pee.
There's different ways?
Tons, but only a few are generally accepted to be appropriate. Probably the most common method of peeing is what I'll call the 2-hand flip and drip. This form involves the patron unzipping his pants, using one hand to hold them down and the other hand to aim. It's simple, unassuming, and does not disturb any of the other patrons.
I can't believe I'm talking about this.
Another common is the leaner. For some reason, the men that use this method don't have the strength to support their body weight and pee at the same time, so they have to use one hand to lean on the wall. This method tends to make some patrons a little uncomfortable. Even so, it's still a very popular form for drunken patrons. Another inappropriate method that is seen much too often is the gladiator.
I'm sorry, but did you just say gladiator?
I did. In this stance, the guy approaches the urinal, whips it out, and then proceeds to place both hands on his hips and lean back, as if to say, "I am king of all that I see before me." Naturally, such audible body language can make all those around the person feel very uncomfortable. Now, this final form I'll mention is very, very rare. Some guys will never have seen it. If you do see it, it's gonna take all your willpower to continue about your business and not scream in an unholy manner.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the ankle biter. The guys that do this apparently have not peed in a public restroom since the 4th grade. Upon approaching the urinal, these rare specimens will proceed to pull their pants and undergarments all the way down to their ankles, exposing their pale, hairy, and possibly wrinkled backside to all in the room while they pee.
That is disgusting.
And completely unnecessary. That's why it's almost never seen. Anyways, once you've chosen your stance, whatever that may be, there are still a few rules to follow while you're in the act of expelling urine. First off, no matter how relieving or pleasurable the experience might be, you should never utter any sort of moan, groan, or exclamation. Such outbursts make all patrons feel very awkward. Also, one must never touch another patron while either person is in the act. You might as well go all out and check the guy for a hernia while you're at it. Farting at a urinal is sometimes unavoidable and is generally accepted as being okay. However, if you do fart, don't look at the guy next to you and smile like an idiot. He's very proud of you, but doesn't want to make out. Finally, never ever strike up a conversation with another guy while you're at the urinal.
So, how about that local sports team? Cold outside today, eh? Who'd you vote for?
There is absolutely no topic worth discussing that cannot wait until both patrons have exited the facility.
So you never talk to someone in the bathroom? Never?
Okay, maybe there's one situation where it might be appropriate.
Hey, there's a bomb in that one. Thanks.
Once the situation has been corrected, both patrons should return to staring blankly at the wall. Alright, we're almost done here. Once you finish peeing, you should always wash your hands with water and soap. I don't care if you didn't touch it, wipe it, or even use it. By simply entering the bathroom, you become unclean and must purify yourself. Once you finish that, simply make your way out the door and exit. Congratulations, you've successfully navigated a men's public restroom. Okay, now if you'll excuse me, I have to go use the bathroom.
Wait, I thought you just went to the bathroom.
I did, but like I said, there's 2 guys and 1 little boy, so all I did was just wash my hands.
Boys.